Hello, everyone. Welcome to Self Love You. I'm Jenna Ryan, your self love life coach. Today, I want to discuss the topic of why me? Why me? Why is this happening to me? Why am I going through a toxic relationship? Why am I addicted to a person? Why am I suffering from lack of self-love? Why do I have negative core beliefs? Why am I not perfect? Why am I not other people? Why do I have to go through these issues when other people do not go through these? Why me? Why? Why do I have to have emotional pain and baggage from my childhood that I have to clean up? Why? Why me? If you have ever asked yourself, why me? That's what we're going to talk about today. I've noticed that people generally, that's what you do when you have been abused or you've gone through trauma. One of the first things you say is why? Why is it happening to me? And you could be asking yourself why subconsciously. And you could be fighting it. And that's basically what the question why is doing. The question why is contrary to acceptance. It's contrary to peace. It's a constant struggle when you're asking why. Why me? Why do I have to do this personal growth? Why do I have to do this personal internal development? Why do I have to mature now emotionally when I'm an adult instead of when I was supposed to hit this milestone? Why am I now having to go through this? Why didn't I get this earlier? Why was I born in this family, in this situation? Why? Why didn't my parents have the self-esteem that they could pass along to me? Why? And what are you doing if you think about it when you're doing that, asking yourself, why me? Why? I don't want you to beat yourself up for asking this question. I want you to recognize the question when you're asking it. It's important that we listen to the voices that are speaking to us within and we call them out and we clarify what's really going on. When you're asking why, it is a valid question because you're asking why in a void. It means really the question why is a need. There's a need underneath the question why. There's a need that needs to be met. And it is your responsibility now that you are an adult and you're hearing my words and you're growing and you're on this spiritual path and you're on this self-love journey and you're on a journey to healing. It is up to you to meet your own needs today that are open. So it's like an open gestalt. Why? Why me? Why did this have to happen? Why didn't I know what to do in that situation? Why didn't I do this? Why didn't I choose a different route? Why did I walk away from that person? Did I make the right decision? Why don't I know if I made the right decision or not? Why? Notice the big W, the question mark, questioning yourself. But most what this audio is about is really just the giant question, why? Why did this happen to me? Why do I have to struggle? Why am I not having a smooth path in this particular area? It may be in your relationships. It may be in your work. It may be in your struggle with weight. Whatever your struggle is, your self-love struggle, why me? So the question why me rings very clearly to me as a symptom of victim mentality. And I'm not afraid to label victim mentality because once I can put a label on something, I can stand upon it. I can begin to meet the need and I can begin to say, oh, that's victim mentality. And I don't want to have victim mentality. So I can stand strong on it by meeting the need underneath it. So if you find yourself asking why, it's amazing how if you will just stop for a moment in that moment that you're asking why and be with your inner child and be with your sorrow, because it's a sorrow. It's a feeling of sorrow. And the way to get out of victim mentality is to be with yourself and then begin to reason with yourself, as in reparenting, and begin to offer alternative options for yourself to think about. Just like you would a kid. You would, if a child was like, I lost my ice cream, okay? You want to let the child know, oh, that's really bad that you lost your ice cream. I'm so sorry. I know that hurt your feelings, and I'm sorry. And then you would be with the child in those negative emotions. You wouldn't try to distract the child if you're parenting properly. You would actually allow them to experience their own truth, their own emotions about being sad because they lost their ice cream. And then you may say, after they've experienced their emotion, you can say, now we will get an ice cream tomorrow, but for now, we're just going to hug. So when you're there for yourself, like you would be for a child, you're there for yourself and you're treating yourself with compassion and you're accepting your situation for what it is. And you're just saying, well, it is what it is, and it does not feel good, but it is what it is. Thank goodness I have an internal locus of control, because you do. You have an internal locus of control if you will tap into it. Thank goodness I have an internal locus of control, and I can go get another ice cream, or I can take a step forward in my recovery, or take a step forward in my development. I can love myself more today. I can be more my truth today. I can express my truth today. I can become more whole today, right where I am. And as you begin to take responsibility, victim mentality fades away. As you begin to realize that things are not happening to you, that everything has happened for you, and that you now are stronger because you can see things that other people may not be able to see. And this is your path, and you've been given this path to make the most of this path that you can make. And as you raise your vibration, as you raise your expectations, as you raise your vision and perception of options and opportunities, you begin to see clearly that there are many options, that there are many opportunities, and that it's not the tunnel vision of black and white thinking and victim mentality and why me.